Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Triosaware. So today we'll be talking about something really interesting about our lives and life lessons. Well, I'm going to share a few points. If you're someone who speaks straight from heart or you're someone who don't think before you speak, this video is particularly for you. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first 5 points I'm going to discuss here is what you have to put in your mind if you're someone who don't think before you speak. And the first one is don't share your opinions. If you are someone who is truly opinionated or not, that doesn't matter. Please don't share your opinion if you think it's not going to be a valuable point over here or not valid as well. So it's waste of time to share your opinion for someone in front of someone or some person who actually don't value it. So rather try to put them in actions that will be in a way more stronger. Okay, now the second point I actually want to add here is if you are someone who says whatever you feel from your heart, just think before that whether this is going to add a point to the conversation or it's going to divert the topic, because everybody doesn't like to take a diversion from the conversation, right? So you need to specifically think that are you going to get divert the topic, are you going to divert the topic or you're going to add a point to it, because yeah, it might sometimes irritate people as well. Most of the people can relate to this. The third point is that don't spill the tea. You might sometimes feel it's not a big deal, so you said it so from your heart, and the other person may take it in a very big way. It can become a very big issue, and that can be a very big deal for the other person. So no matter what, if you really don't want to think before you speak, then simply don't spill the tea. Just put this in your mind that it's not yours, it's not your story, it's not your situation, it's not your instance. Just don't share it. That's it. Stop sharing such things. If anything that's related to you, just share that. But if something related to the other person, you might think it's not a big deal but can be a big deal for the other person. So yeah, don't spill the tea. This can be pretty interesting. Don't share whatever you observe. This is going to be the fourth point. Now, why you shouldn't share is because, I want to relate this to this proverb that too much too soon is never appreciated. See, if you say a few things, they're not going to be valuable. The other person might not know the value of that words at that moment. Let them face it. Few things need to be faced, need to be experienced by themselves. Only then they will get to know the value of it, not just by merely saying it. So don't express or tell everything that you observe or that you experience. Let the caterpillar come out of its cocoon all by itself, all by its hard work. Only then it can actually turn into the very beautiful butterfly. Okay, now if you can relate to the last 4 points, then I think I have to talk about the fifth point, that you're very mild at calculations. So yep, now take this video as a reminder. If you are truly mild at calculations, it's high time to start calculating things. See, whether if you say this opinion outside, if you say this word outside, this emotion outside, how it's going to change people's thinking towards you, how people's opinion will change towards you when you say something out. That has to be calculated, and that's a very must quality. So if you don't think about those things and if you just speak your heart, please don't do that. It actually affects you, and nobody wants a bad image, especially in the professional world. Now, people who don't think before they speak are someone who is straight from the heart, and people who are straight from the heart are really talkative, and yeah, to some point. And you can also say that there are confidentiality. Sharing everything or not having confidentiality is something really unsafe, truly unsafe, and it can harm you. So yeah, be little careful. Don't take me wrong, I'm not telling that talkative people are not someone who don't think, but I want to put this talkative people into two categories. Point one, the first category is conscious talkative people, and second is unconscious talkative people. Conscious talkative people doesn't have any problem, because they are those kind of people who keep patting the shoulder before they speak, and they're really smart. But unconscious talkative people are those who actually don't be so cautious while they are speaking, and they just let things out from the heart, so that can actually harm them. That is what I've covered the previous points based on this unconscious talkative people. And somewhere deep down I feel that the unconscious talkative triad comes from an emotion of negligency. Kya hoga, nothing happens, yeah, let's see what happened, and all that kind of careless feelings or negligency as well. But that itself can create a lot of issues in your life. So life is very short, guys. Try to have a fear for a good cause. If If you're someone who owns everybody's emotions as if it's yours, if you're someone who lives everybody's life, if you're someone who want to be someone's mom or dad and try to teach them values, if you're someone who force help, even you know that your friend doesn't like it but you want to do that for her because you feel that it's the best decision for her, then cheers, you're an empath and welcome to the empathetic family. And at the same time, I want to say that there are high chances that you can be a people pleaser too, because we empaths are like, we are humans, we are one family. Here a quick reminder, anything beyond limit can destruct. Yes, anything beyond limit can destruct. Empaths and sensitive people go through this commonly. People keep telling them, you're too much, you react too much to the situations, and why do you give yourself too much into things. Let me tell you, if you heard all those things so many times about yourself, then yeah, you're a sensitive and empathetic person. And let me tell you three quick reminders here that too much too soon is never appreciated. Too much of love, too much of care can also irritate people. So try to always hold yourself back and put things at the right time. So yeah, too much too soon is never appreciated. And second thing I want to mention here is, treat people how they want to be treated, not how you want them to treat. Third, if still people think you're too much, then set them free, they can find less. Don't try to save people, don't try to change people. Yes, I want to say this, don't try to save people, because let them be their own beautiful butterfly and go help. But don't get into the situation so deep and get involved into it as if it's your situation. Just help, hold yourself back again. Okay, so don't try to save people, just help them. Don't try to change people, just understand, and if they need your advice, only go for suggestion. If not, don't even. So everybody know what they are doing, and if you feel they don't know what they are doing, empaths can be innocent too. Don't try to live with people, live with values. Yes, I want to say that so strongly. People around you don't make you who you are, your values make you who you are, especially in this kind of generation where everything is social media. Even your best friend is social media. People just forgot to gather in the Conley endings or in a communities and just have fun or play in the evenings. Everything is social media these days. So I feel that your values make who you are, not people around you. And yep, and the other thing, last one I want to say is, it's not yours. Yes, again, I want to stress on this point. It's not yours. It's not your problem. It's not your situation. It's not your life. It's not your body. It's not your soul. So it's not yours. If you want to give too much into anything, too much of love, too much of care, too much of help, too much of sensitivity, too much of sensibility, anything too much is actually not safe for you. That can affect you a lot. It's a high time to set yourself that boundaries. Go help, hold yourself back again. You need to have that control on yourself. If you like to help, if you like, empaths are really good actually. So if you are someone, just be yourself, but hold yourself to a limit. After a certain limit, you're not allowed to go beyond that. Just hold yourself back, that's enough.
Okay, now why did I actually connect this
two topics of unconscious talkative triad, which I've discussed before, like why people who don't think before they speak, to the topic empaths? It's because sometimes people are not just rude, rash and opinionated, they can be empaths too. They're rude because they want to help you, they're rash because they want to do something for you, and that's not good for you. Try to understand the intentions behind that rashness and rudeness. Sometimes they fail to express themselves in a very healthy and proper way, and they are not opinionated, but they rather want to help you out with some other kind of situation. They're telling you the blunt opinion, opinion in a blunt way. So yeah, hope this video will help you to think and express yourself in a better way. Not just being rude, rash and opinionated, or any other kind of expressions that you feel. If you're empathetic, try to deal with the situation or your expression of emotions in a neat and healthy way, little bit more than before. So yeah, if this video truly helped you to express yourself in a better way, then give it a like and let me know in the comment box below. That's all for today, guys. I hope everybody's safe out there. Be happy and keep shining and spread your voice.